Hello everyone, welcome back to Gent Watches, and today we are doing a movie reaction. Now, there's many things that I want to just cover before we start this movie that I think are important to the context of what I'm going to watch. I have said before, I'm not a huge movie guy. Like, I've watched quite, I've watched a decent amount of movies. I've watched a lot of movies, I would say, but as I got older and started to, choose what media to watch more, I would just tend to go for TV shows whenever I got a choice between TV shows or movie on what to watch. I'm not gonna generally sit down in my free time and watch a movie if I could sit down in my free time and watch a TV show. I just prefer TV shows. I love the format. I love getting used to characters over time. You can watch them in shorter spans of existence. You can watch them quicker. So I just prefer TV shows. But in doing that, I've missed out on some movies that I have wanted to see, like I'll watch generally the big movies of each year. Like I'll watch Marvel movies, I'll watch, sometimes if there's like a breakout movie that everyone's going to watch, I'll try to watch stuff like that. But when it comes to just, movies that are things that they're not major, not social, like pop cultural priority, I guess is the word I'm looking for, then I will just keep putting them on the back burner and just going like, I'll watch it later, I'll watch it later. So today we are doing one of those movies that I have constantly put on the I'll watch it later list because I believe that I am going to really enjoy this movie. This is what this video is. I was thinking of whether or not I wanted to do it today because I was so excited to watch this movie that I thought maybe I should still save this video for when I need new ideas or whatever. But I thought, look, I can't keep putting it on the back burner forever. If I'm gonna watch this movie, I gotta watch the movie. So this is Your Name. So for the context, I haven't seen Your Name, obviously. I haven't seen the other movies like this, like A Silent Voice and Weathering with You. I haven't seen those movies either. But they're movies that being in the anime space, you hear about these movies a lot. You see, not clips. Whenever there's a clip, I try to avert my eyes away, but you see bits and pieces, and you hear people talk about spoilers of it a little bit. I think maybe I know a spoiler from A Silent Voice, but I'm pretty good at keeping away from this sort of stuff. With Your Name, I had been hearing about it since probably 2016 when it came out, but I still didn't know even the conceit of the film until a year ago, maybe. So I'm pretty good at keeping my mind away from that sort of stuff. But regardless, I am very excited today. And I'm going to be watching the English dub on Netflix. Sometimes, dub versus sub things are very, controversial and stuff. But on this channel, the way that I watch anime, I will choose based on what I feel for each piece of media that I watch. So generally, if it's new media, I watch the sub because that's all that's out, and I'm not going to wait for the dub unless it's a dub that I particularly want to watch, like My Hero Academia. I will only watch the dub for that show. I don't actually like the sub very much. I like it, but I think the dub is definitely more my type of show. So yeah, I always choose based on the media. This thing, I think this is probably going to be an emotional movie. I think it's probably going to take some, I'm gonna put all my focus into it, and I also just want to watch the visuals and stuff, and on top of that, it just sounds like a movie that I want to watch dub for. I don't have to explain myself. It doesn't matter. It's probably going to be a movie of people talking to each other, so I want to hear the talking in my own language. And I think the dub is good. I think I saw the cast list before, and I think that it is before I mean half a year ago. I think it's a good cast list because especially movies, they can generally get the bigger names to do the movie. So I'm pretty sure all I remember is that Stephanie Sheh is the is the lead, like the lead female. And I think Cassandra Lee Morris is in it somewhere. Those are the only ones I can remember. I do remember in Weathering with You, I believe it is, Alison Brie is in that dub. And so that's basically the only reason I want to watch that movie, is because Alison Brie is one of my favorite actresses of all time. And I can't believe that she's in an anime, and I didn't even mute my phone. So without further ado, I suppose I should get to the anime. I'm very excited. This is a movie that I've been wanting to watch for a long time, so I'm kind of nervous, but I'm very excited. Please make sure, if you haven't already, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below your thoughts on the movie, on my reaction, on suggestions you have for this channel, and hopefully I will get to them. I really appreciate the comments and the subscriptions and the likes. Like, they've really helped this channel, so please make sure to do that. And let's get into the video. Here we go.
The day a star fell. It was almost like
seeing something out of a dream.
A star fell.
Nothing more or less
Oh my god.
than a breathtaking view.
That is gorgeous. Wow, nice. This anime movie has its own OP. Wow, that was legit an OP in a movie. That's crazy. Oh, it's happened. The body switch has happened.
Jess, what are you doing? Breakfast time! Hurry up!
Oh, I expected a bit more to happen before the body switch happened.
Lazy butt, you're so slow!
I'll fix breakfast tomorrow.
This is a weird reaction.
You're back to normal today.
You were so crazy yesterday.
What do you mean, crazy?
Okay. Well, did we go back in time? We went back in time. Because yeah, okay. We went back in time. We had to have.
Can't wait till oh,
Really nice animation.
Mitsuha!
"'Cause you're heavy."
Hey, that's rude. You know, I gotta say.
Oh, that's Cassandra Lee Morris, I think.
No, it don't.
To improve the quality of life of each and every resident. Mitsuha! Stand up straight when you're walking.
Oh, he's tough on his family.
Oh, okay, all right. So that's
Awkward. Sucks to be
that's her dad. I see.
Mitsuha! In front of everyone.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
I can see that you remember your own name today.
You don't remember? Well, believe it or not, you forgot where your own desk and locker were yesterday.
So
You had the worst
this is the day after. We didn't go back in time. We went forward by one day.
What?
Everett interpretation of the multiverse.
Keep your full mouth shut. Wait a minute, Teshi, don't tell me you were the one who wrote
I know
it in
that
the
voice
notebook.
actor as well. I
Forget
think
it.
that's Kaito's voice actor from Danganronpa
Wait,
V3.
We're acting. It's too small and towny. Graduate or stores close at 9 o'clock. No bookstores, no dentists. 2 cocktail lounges for
No
members,
dentists?
No jobs in town. No one dateable. Cafe? Where? How is this a cafe? Suha just went.
This is known as.
Mayagoro's Great Fire. They named the fire after him? I feel bad for Mayagoro.
This is nice.
Is that Yotsuo? Hey, check it out. It's Miyamizu.
Don't make fun of her or anything.
I'd never do that. And in front of everybody.
I mean, it's kind of weird, but it's clearly a important tradition.
Please make me a handsome Tokyo boy in my next life!
A handsome Tokyo boy. This is body switched version.
Where?
Yeah.
Something's there.
Something's there.
I gotta go pee.
You have to figure it out. There you go. So this is Tokyo. This is a cool scene.
You got lost.
Yeah.
Wait a second. How'd you wind up getting lost on the way to school?
Sometimes it happens,
Well-
you know?
A girl.
A girl?
A gal.
Uh,
A guy. You know, guys just want to have fun. Every day.
What a weird conversation. I'm curious about something. Hold on.
私
私
私僕俺
I knew that's what it would be. I was thinking like, you know, that was a very funny conversation. But I was in my head while the scene was going on. I was like, I wonder what it was that it was like clearly that hard to translate. And then I was like, oh, you know what? She probably said watashi. And yep. That's really funny that that they had to adjust to, it was what was it? Watashi, then atashi, then boku, then ore. It's really funny that they were like confirming the pronouns used.
Want to hit the cafe later?
Oh, that one? Sure. You in, Taki?
You can get to a cafe.
What? A cafe?
Yeah. Aw.
Got
Puppies.
nice timber work in here.
Oh well, it's only a dream.
Oh, that was a nice little transition. Clever.
Tables 6, 7, and 10 are waiting.
Oh no, it's like a high stress, like quick movement job.
Tomato salad with a side of
We didn't order that.
what? Taki.
Oh,
Out of troubles. Taki!
poor Mitsuha.
Louder! Taki!
When is this nightmare gonna be over?
That's a cool shot.
It's just that, well, I don't even think we have toothpicks at this
What?
Excuse me.
Trying to scam him.
Is everything all right over here?
Well, like I
I'll
was
take care of
trying to
this.
tell the guy.
Aw,
What's wrong
that's
with you today?
sweet. What was with the box cutter or whatever that was?
Those guys were definitely scamming us.
Yeah.
I handled it according to the manual.
Are you alright?
Oh, he cut it. Aw, that's awful. That's so terrible.
No.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. This is a woman.
What?
Aw.
This won't take long. All done. Ta-da!
That's cute. Aw.
You're really good, Taki.
I wanted to thank you for all your help with that customer earlier.
Aw.
To be honest, I like you better today.
Man, the thing that sucks about these body swap movies is when people are like, I like you better this way. It's like, oh, great. You like someone else. Awesome. Dang, that meat looks delicious.
One of her.
Oh, does he like her? Oh,
Hey, love.
that's cute. Thanks to my feminine powers. Oh my gosh. So they're gonna communicate with each other by like messages to each other? Is that what they're gonna do? So are they swapping back like day by day? That's interesting if they are. They're swapping back day by day. Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Well, he's back to normal.
I think he was kind of cute yesterday.
We're gonna have a good day
Everyone
today,
likes her.
aren't we, Taki.
That's awesome! Instead of taking off a calendar thing, you swipe it on your phone.
Well, you did kind of make a scene yesterday.
How? Oh my gosh!
Election posters? Wait,
Uh-huh. Quick to pick a fight.
I did what?
Aww. This is awesome.
In our dreams, that girl and I... We're switching places?
Nice. Alright, they figured out the conceit of the movie half an hour in. Wow, are we having another OP?
That's why we decided to lay out some ground rules so we could protect each other's way of life.
Aww.
Things to watch
That's
out
cool.
for during the switches, and a list of stuff we should never do.
No baths, no looking, no
We also
touching.
agreed to leave each other reports on our phones on the days we switch places. I cannot believe this girl!
Guys will stare. Watch the skirt. These are basics for a girl. Plus, I also work for that money.
Braiding cords is impossible,
You work way too many shifts.
because you keep wasting money.
It's interesting that they're just like communicating back and forth with these notes. I mean, this actually seems like this is quite a significant amount of time they've done this now.
Because I don't want a relationship!
I shouldn't for her sake.
Good job, man.
You like your own boobies. Watch out.
Oh, you've got her body though. Like you may be stronger. Actually, Taki doesn't look that strong on his body. This is interesting. It's almost like this is a different movie. That's beautiful. Wow. Wow.
Lies ahead. In order to return
It's
to this
sweet
world,
that he
you
helps
have to leave behind
Grandma
what is
across.
most important.
Almost there.
Where?
What are you doing?
Oh, Mitsuha,
You going on a
what'd you
date?
do? Date?
Well, did you set him up on a date and then not set his alarm?
Tokyo date with Ms. Okudera.
Yeah, well, set his alarm for earlier. But like you're setting the woman up for these expectations of femininity that he doesn't have
Yeah,
as much of.
No.
But if it so happens that you end up going, you better be grateful and enjoy it. I've handpicked some links below to help you out. You wow.
You can get a girlfriend too.
You're like a different person.
Did she say that in a negative way?
Let's call it a day.
All right.
I could be wrong, and I'm sorry if I am.
About?
But you used to have a little crush on me, am I right? But right now, there's someone else you like, huh?
No. It's not that.
Really?
There's no one. It's not like that.
Are you sure about that? Well, thanks for today.
Huh? What?
Man, I'm getting pretty absorbed.
By the time the date...
Is the comet going to affect them some way?
Weirdo.
They're calling each other? Have they talked on the phone before? Whoa, look at this. Oh, that's beautiful. What happened?
That's what I thought. But for some reason,
You didn't switch
the
again?
switches Mitsuha and I'd been going through until now, they never happened again.
Whoa! Okay. Halfway through the movie, switches are done. That would explain why they were doing it at such a high pace. Wow, he's a good artist. Well, architect, I guess.
What are you doing here?
Aw,
Gotcha covered.
nice.
owe me dinner.
So you're all in on it.
Everyone worried about you.
The switch has stopped,
I touched her boobs before I knew her name.
and Tex never went through.
That explains how I know
That's
her.
why I decided to go see Mitsuha in person.
Oh.
To see her.
Is it gonna work?
You don't know where she is exactly?
Well, you probably have walked to her house several
What's that
times.
about?
Wouldn't these two think this is like really weird, maybe creepy, without knowing the details, you know? This is cute though. I like the two friends. Oh, look at this.
You haven't done anything.
Tamori,
Wait,
that's where.
isn't that the area where that comet...
What? It hit? Oh my god. Did it wipe out the town or something? Oh my god.
You've got to know about that disaster 3 years ago, right? Hundreds of people died.
I still have the memo she wrote.
What? Oh my god. What? In front of him? Whoa, this is not what I expected at all.
At 8:42 p.m., it fell right around where people were gathered for the festival.
Oh my god.
Over
Oh
500
no.
died. It was a third of the town's population.
Mitsuha. Oh.
That's her? You were wrong. You gotta be.
That means
You're dreaming right now.
It was, yeah.
Aren't you?
what was I?
You were swapping bodies with someone from the past.
Not a problem.
Well, that would be why you stopped swapping, I'd assume, because she died.
reading
If
articles on Itamori.
this is true.
Scroll through all those news-
This is really sad. Man, what now? Just half an hour of me being depressed?
Dream. Her name. Can't remember.
Oh no. It's all fading. Oh.
Tsukasa said he was gonna go ahead.
Man. Oh, my brain. And my heart. Mostly my heart. So what are you gonna do about it? I mean, what's that? Go! What if he just dies?
Comet.
Is the comet gonna come back at some point? Or another one gonna come? Whoa, look at this sequence. What a weird sequence.
Big sister. I'm so sorry, my dears.
It'll be at its brightest today, right?
Mitsuha, don't go there. Mitsuha, you've got to get out of town before the comet strikes.
Oh, this is like Interstellar. Oh,
Mitsuha, run! Mitsuha!
oh my god. Oh my god. What is happening? Ah!
Let me guess, you're touching your boot.
It's tonight. There's still time left.
Morning, Mitsuha.
To do what? To get her out of there?
I had some pretty strange dreams myself.
Whoa.
It's been so long, the memories of who I became in those dreams have pretty much faded at this point.
Whoa.
It doesn't matter. There's no way I'm gonna let them all die.
What do you do?
The haircut looked better before, huh?
No, it's good.
Never mind that. If we don't do something about tonight, we'll all die. What? It's up to us to save everyone.
I don't think you should be sitting so close to me.
What's wrong? Uh-oh, you shy?
Would you quit it? It ain't proper, and you know it.
Look, we're outside the disaster area here, so we'll just make an announcement to evacuate to the school. It's
Huh.
totally a crime. You'll be in charge of the broadcast, Saya.
You're in the podcast club, and I'll be.
As his daughter, I can convince him.
It's the perfect plan.
Perfect? I don't know, but
One way or the other.
it's the best you're gonna get, probably.
Yours, right? That's why. Nice one, Teshi.
They would be bros, like Taki. Taki and Teshi would be bros if they met.
We will continue this discussion after you've seen a doctor.
Oh, quick to fight.
Would she have been able to convince him? Is all this my fault? Promise me that you leave town with Grandma before dark.
What?
You're gonna die if you stay here.
What are you talking about? And why did you suddenly go to Tokyo yesterday? You've been acting really strange lately.
Damn, why did she go to
Go
Tokyo?
with your old man.
Is Mitsuha gonna meet up with Taki? Like, Taki and Mitsuha is gonna meet up with Mitsuha and Taki's body? Oh my god. Is that what's happening? Oh no. Okay, so she's in the future.
So, does that mean died?
So what? You can't meet up with him because he's not there now. He'll be there in 3 years.
If I suddenly show up, will it be a nuisance or a surprise? He might not like it if I do. What if it did? What would I do? Would I annoy him?
So she tried to.
Or maybe
She tried to go see him,
he'd be glad to see me.
but he's 3 years younger.
I guess we won't meet. But
So they were standing in the same place at the same time, basically, trying to call each
if we
other.
see each other, we'll definitely know right away.
What if she saw a younger Taki? Wow, they keep doing that door shot coming towards the screen for different doors. It's interesting. Yeah.
It's me.
He doesn't know you.
You remember?
Sorry, who are you?
I'm sorry.
You You met him and he didn't know you. And he couldn't meet you because he was in the future. Oh my god.
Hold on. What's your name?
And this was the thing we saw at the start.
My name is Mitsuha. It was to see me.
Oh my god.
Taki?
How? So they're speaking across time? Oh my god, the poster is like two different color skies, right?
Taki?
With the sun in the middle of them. Is that?
Are you
One's gonna
there? Taki. Taki. You're really here. Taki.
I came all this way to see you. Which wasn't easy, since you were pretty far away.
How is that even? Because you drank that
Huh?
Stupid pervert! That's right, you were touching my boobies, weren't you?
What?
Yes.
Cause Yota saw you.
I couldn't help myself. But it was just the one time.
Just the one time.
But I think it's time you got it back.
Oh my god. Help.
What do you think?
Oh, that's cute as hell.
It's not bad.
Oh, you're lying.
Busted.
Why you gotta be?
Oh. Didn't quite get it there.
Mitsuha. Mitsuha. Your name is Mitsuha. Your name is...
Come on. Wow, that's a beautiful shot though. Damn.
Your name is Taki.
He said sorry for breaking your bike.
What? Who did?
I did.
You're gonna have to explain it to me later.
I did.
Shouldn't it be going off?
Hell if I know.
Oh my god. That's really that's horrible, but they have to do it. They have to do it to save everyone. Wow. Oh my god.
Go. The broadcast isn't coming from us.
At the very
Who the
least,
hell is it then?
at the very least, even if they stopped it, some people would go there now.
Let's go, Mitsuha.
Oh my god. Yeah, leave the bike.
I can't remember what his name is anymore.
What is with you? You're the one who started all of this. You can't evacuate
God.
everyone without firefighters.
They got Saya.
No. Oh, poor Saya. She,
What are you thinking?
man, she's gonna be punished so badly. Well, until the comet hits and they find out that it was probably all good. Isn't it this point it too late? Oh. Oh. Ah. Oh yeah, he got his name down, didn't he? It's on your hand. Yeah. Oh.
Writing this doesn't help. I won't know your name.
But now you have reason to try to find out.
Don't tell me you're back.
It was almost like seeing something out of a dream.
Oh my god. That's pretty horrifying. Are they all watching from the high school? Please.
That bad. How many does that make it? I've stopped counting.
Not too promising.
Who asked you? That suit could be the problem.
It looks just like yours.
Well, I have 2 offers. I haven't had much luck, though.
Hey, maybe it's the suit that's killing your chances.
That bad on me?
That's cute.
A fragment of the comet destroyed a town in that disaster. But miraculously, most of the people living in the town were unhurt.
Yes, they got
The
out.
town happened to be holding an emergency drill that day.
I feel like I do want to go to one more bridal feast.
They're all the same.
A Shinto wedding sure sounds
Is that
nice.
Saya?
You said you wanted to be married in a chapel.
Oh, that reminds me, Teshi. Would you please shave before the ceremony? I'm going on a diet for it, you know.
She's eating a cake.
Oh. No. No. My heart is hurting. Just constantly aching.
I was always searching.
Searching for someone.
They know. They both don't know what that feeling is. They don't know why they know each other.
Excuse me. Have I met you somewhere?
I thought so too.
Can I ask you your name?
Goddamn stupid anime movie making me cry. Oh great, yeah, watch Total Drama after this. That's great. You know, about halfway through that movie, I was thinking to myself, you know what? Like this movie, or I think, like this is maybe before the comment bit, so like a little less than halfway through the movie. But I was thinking to myself, this is like, you know, I'm sure I'm gonna get like mildly emotional watching this movie, and I know that it's supposed to be like a crying movie, but like I didn't get much sleep today, and I was feeling like while I was feeling happy and excited about watching this movie, I thought maybe like some days, you know, I don't get as emotional with media as I do other days, you know. And I thought it was possible that this movie and this day, it wouldn't be one of those days for being emotional in this movie. And I mean, I cried, like, I properly cried. So So yeah, no, this was a day to get emotional with that movie. Wow, this is gonna be tough to get a discussion out while I'm still recovering from the emotions of that movie. Man, that was a great movie. I knew going into it that it was a body switch movie. I had heard that much. That's the concept that I had heard of the movie, and so, but you know, I was in the car today on my way home to record this video, and I wasn't. Sometimes I turn on my music or a podcast when I get into the car to listen to, and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I will just keep it off, especially if it's going to be a relatively short drive, and I'll just let that be some time with my thoughts. And I was thinking, like, okay, I'm going to be recording a Your Name reaction today. And then I was thinking about, okay, I know it's body switch. Like, and I was just going through in my head, like, what... Like, I know it's supposed to be an emotional movie. And so I was like... But the thing is, body switch movies... Like, when's the last time I remember, like, a body switch movie or TV show being like amazing, you know? I couldn't really think of anything. Like, you know, I can think of like the classic Freaky Friday as like that's, you know, a classic funny comedy movie or whatever. But that, like, just whenever I thought of body switch, I just thought like, no, the things haven't nailed it, you know? Like the media that I've seen haven't nailed it, and I thought, well, Your Name, like, it's got very good reviews, so I'm assuming that they're gonna nail the body switch thing. You know how they nailed the body switch thing? They nailed it because the movie wasn't really about the body switching. The body switching was the conceit to get you into it. And I'm not saying like it wasn't really about the body switching as in like it's really about the emotional connection between a boy and a girl. Like, not just that, because a lot of body switching movies are about something else, you know. It'll be about parenting or about understanding things from another perspective, like that's. But what I mean is, like, it was about this was a disaster movie and a time travel movie, kind of, just with body switching as the leading incident. And I think that's like very interesting and not what I was expecting at all. But yeah, wow. So yeah, great movie. So we have Taki and Mitsuha, and it's called Your Name because they're trying to remember each other's names. And I think that scene, I mean, other than the final scene, which made me just absolutely cry so much, the scene where they're both standing on the top of the mountain and they meet each other properly. I mean, I'm so glad we got that scene, because that, like, the final scene was amazing, because it implies that, you know, now they're going to get to know each other basically for the first time, because all they've got is this familiar feeling, which is great. But I would have wanted to see them, you know, to see them talk to each other properly when they know each other. What we did get that once in the movie, where they got to meet at the top of the mountain, or not the top of the mountain, at the edge of the crater, right? That's what it was. But they got to meet at that one place and talk to each other while knowing each other, and that was a very cute scene. But yeah, wow, this movie did a good job with a lot of the stuff. It did a good job establishing the friendship groups and the two different friendship groups. You can see how Mitsuha would be friends with these two, and you can see how Taki would be friends with these two, and they've got different dynamics going on. And so when they switch, it's like they're friends and they care about this other friendship group as well, but it's not like they're friends. So there's like a different dynamic when it's like Mitsuha in Taki's body with Taki's friends. And it's I don't know, that's hard to explain, but I think it was really fun seeing the different dynamics in this show, in this movie. So wow, it's like I have some notes from I'll tell you, I have, like, once the comet thing happened, I basically didn't write any notes. And so most of my notes are before the show, the movie hit that sort of like twist. And wow, like that's purely because I was just like engrossed and I had nothing to write, because I was just just thinking, and yeah, it was like I was really, really involved, and I thought, you know, there's nothing that I need to write here because I'm not even thinking about discussing this movie. I'm just taking it in. But I thought at the very start of the movie, it was the whole notes to each other was really cool, and I was thinking like they were going at a fast pace because it was like, because a lot of body switching media, you know, you have to like, it will be focused a lot on like, oh wow, this person's acting weird, and how they have to like slowly adjust to acting normal in that body. But since this movie, it's not about that, so they were speeding through that bit, and a lot of the time they weren't even showing us the person adjusting. They were showing the person whose body it was reacting to what had happened the day that they weren't there, you know. And I just think that's a interesting way to go about it, you know. That's really cool. But yeah, man, they must have gone out for a party when they came up with the idea of this movie, of just basically it being dreams, and like dreams, they slowly fade away. And it's funny, this was a good day to watch this movie as well, because this morning, this is odd, but I mean, this happens, you know, every once in a while to me, but I just remember it happening this morning specifically. I woke up kind of abruptly a little bit because I didn't get that much sleep, and I set my alarm, and normally I have like a wake up window on my alarm app, so it'll like wake me up a little bit, and it'll try to wake me up at the end of my REM cycle and stuff to wake me up as peacefully or whatever. But basically, I wanted the most sleep that I could possibly get in the short amount of time, so I set it to no wake up window, and so I basically just got like snapped out of a dream right in the middle. And I remember when I woke up, I was feeling like whatever was happening in the dream felt really important to me, and I was like trying to think of what it was, and I just couldn't remember it. And I was like, I just woke up, like this was happening to me seconds ago, and it's not there. And I was trying to remember. And so watching this movie, I was like, I know exactly what they mean. I mean, we know their names, and we're like, and while they're like, I can't remember her name, and we're just screaming like, Mitsuha, it's Mitsuha, we know what it is. Like, I completely understand. Like, that's what happens with dreams. They just, like, because your brain knows that it's useless space, because it's just a dream, and it doesn't affect you at all. And in fact, it can negatively affect you if you like dwell too much on a dream when it didn't really mean anything. So your brain gets used to just getting rid of them. Of course, you can stop your brain from doing that by taking dream journals and stuff, and then your brain will start to remember dreams a lot more. But that sort of thing doesn't really apply here. They were journaling, but it's more of a paranormal thing going on here, where they erase your memories as if they were dreams. It's not like they probably weren't legitimately dreams. Wow. So yeah, the whole like fading of the memories thing is such a sad concept, and so cool. I'm glad we didn't. You know what? I'm quite happy that in that scene where Mitsuha goes like finally like arrives at her dad, and like she's going to convince her dad to evacuate the entire city, and he just saw the look on her face, and he was like sort of surprised by that. And then we cut and we watched all of this stuff, and then we eventually found out that it was successful, but we never ended up seeing it. I'm kind of glad we didn't end up seeing it, because I think like they showed everything they needed to show, which is just that he saw a look on her face that was like, this is my daughter, and she is scared, and this is important to her, and so I'm going to trust her. So that's all we needed to see, and I don't know if they would have been able to get that across in dialogue as well, you know? So I think they made a very good decision in just being like, just let him see her face and then cut, because there probably is a conversation that happened. Like he didn't just immediately go like, okay, evacuate. Like they probably did have a conversation, but we didn't need to see it. So I'm glad that we didn't, you know? Man, whew. I've seen that this sort of ending a lot. It's for sad movies. When movies are sad, or bittersweet movies or whatever, it's pretty common that, you know, characters separating and then many years pass and then they walk past each other again, and then you, depending on what way you want to go on your in your movie, you can either have them then like ignore each other or share like a glance, you know, share a, I was about to say a famous movie, but maybe I shouldn't spoil that. So you share a glance with each other, or you have them talk to each other and imply that they're going to be together. And so this movie decided to go for the happy ending. I'm so glad about that. I think sad endings of movies are welcome, but you need a good reason to have that sad ending. You know, you have to, if you are making a movie, I believe personally, if you're writing a movie, you should default to a happy ending. In your mind, like, if the whatever the movie thing is, like, in your mind you should generally lean towards leading the movie to a happy ending. Now, if you get toward the happy ending and it makes more sense and is more meaningful to do a sad ending, then you can go to the sad ending. The important thing about that is more meaningful, not more emotional. A sad ending may be more emotional, but not more meaningful. This movie, I think, would have gained nothing from having them not talk to each other. Because at that point, Taki was unsatisfied with his life and he was missing something. Mitsuha felt like she was missing something constantly, even though she was in Tokyo, you know? These are two characters that were incomplete, and it only made sense for them to find each other and get together, you know? Of course, they write the fact that they're incomplete because they're setting up for the happy ending. If they didn't write in that incomplete thing, I still think it would have made more sense for them to get together at the end. Because like, the movie was, like, about how he, like, man, this is hard to articulate. Anyway, I don't think I need to articulate it. I think you get what I mean. That this movie, like, what's the benefit of them not getting together in the end? What's the meaning behind it? Their lives aren't better without each other. That's the point I'm trying to make. There's there's a film that came out that is like this movie in that it has this sort of ending. And I don't want to say what it is, but if you know what the movie is, you might know what I'm talking about. But in the movie, they're both trying to follow their dreams, and then they see each other again toward the end after having broken up, and one of them has basically moved on to a relationship, and one of them has basically moved on to following their dreams, right? And they don't get together. And the reason that works is because the movie is about following your dreams. And the movie is about how you can't, like, that sometimes you have to make compromises and find your own way in life, and that they will both be okay. And so it's a bittersweet ending, you know? If this movie didn't end like that, it would have, like, it wouldn't have necessarily meant nothing, because it would have been a boy saving a girl and them, you know, having some sort of connection, but it wouldn't have meant as much, I don't think. Anyway, beautiful movie. Really beautiful movie. I'm gonna be kind of messed up I have plans today. Movie, okay? Anime 2016, Your Name. I had plans today to meet up with people and talk with people. It's gonna be difficult now to hold in my tears while having conversations with people. Oh my god. Anyway, if you watched this video to this point in the video, thank you very much for watching the video. And please, if you enjoyed the video, it only takes a few seconds, and if you watch this entire video, you watched it for a lot of seconds already. So if you could like the video and comment down below your thoughts on the video, on the movie, on my reactions, on my discussions, like, comment on any of that stuff, suggestions for the channel. That's very, very helpful to the channel. And if you like my stuff, please, please, please make sure to subscribe. It will be great. I love having people here. The more people here, the better. And you know, the subscribers help me know like what's good and what's bad. And if I get a lot of subscribers from a certain video, I know people like those types of videos. So please make sure to subscribe and stick around, because there's a lot of good content on this channel and on this channel in the future. I promise it will be good, and I will be crying again. I emotionally react to certain things, you know, so so I will cry again. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.